Good morning, Robert.
Hello.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for participating in a Fragmented Identities exhibition. Okay. It's really a great honor for us to have you today here and in Palazzo Albrizzi-Capello, and we dedicated to you our best room.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
On the noble floor. This is Sala della Pace, the name of this room, and we have original frescoes, as you can see, and we are hosting your works because I really love your artistic research.
Thank you.
So I follow you as a photographer too, but you know,
right, so
yes, in both channels you work, in the artistic and in commercial too. It's a great work that you do. So
thank you.
First of all, I wanted to say you this, and now I would like that you tell us more about your story, about your works.
Like you said, I've been working more than 25 years as a photographer. At the same time, been developing this artwork. As you said, it's a little bit difficult to speak about my own artwork because it's always subjective. That's why I'm very happy to be here, to meet people like I just did, to share, let's say, emotion. I believe in art there is emotional fluid. What has to go through the people? If I made that, if I succeed in that, I will make a point. As you know, this let's say exhibition called Fragmented Identity, it's a bit like me. I like opposition of style and creating, let's say, how do you call that in English? Disturbing aestheticism to convey
against beauty.
Yeah, to convey serious message, and let's say to challenge the guy who is looking for the auditor.
Okay.
And let's say
it's a deep research that you do, because usually
exactly.
I think that as a photographer you receive a lot of requests of shootings with I know with international
let's say I always try to find something behind picture. It's more intellectual, even if it's too pretentious to say that. I try to find out something more than just aesthetics. Like in Surrey Dolls, we'll see that later, once felt the rupture. Actually, I was forced into exile after the Prague event in 1968.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you I was born in Czechoslovakia. That's why you will understand what it means. When I left country, I was 5, and a few days later, with my parents, when we arrived in France as immigrant, I was already 15. This gap is still there, even though, let's say, the drama fade during the years, or I still feel when I see migrant actually on the boat, I feel their anxiety. So, let's say, a shock, a rupture or unfinished childhood, yes, but a happy one nonetheless. This, let's say, forged my character and has fueled my life until today, you know. So it's not negative. Everything is positive, and it's my soul energy.
Yes, when you understand what is happening, or when you have the courage to see the reality, when you grow up and you become conscious about what happened, yes, everything happened can become positive, and you can become stronger thanks to that.
It's up to you to transfer the negative experience or the drama to the positive
It's
one.
a very, very long and difficult process.
Exactly, it's a long journey. Sometimes it takes 20 years, 30 years,
or the entire life. Yeah.
But what is pushing me today to to do this is more actually to share something, to share what I was talking about. It's more important than just doing, let's say, just a picture and to let's say, to sell what I know how to do. Let's say, I don't know to say that in English, but actually, how could I say that? What is this? Let me see. No, I lost the track.
What about your current production? Today we are presenting a series of works that are based on this concept you talked now. But in this moment, are you working on some new works, on a new research, or on the same concept?
Let's say both. I put aside, I have 150
Okay.
let's say print like that, because I am kind of prolific, and as I told you, I work, and especially during pandemic, on that, and I just work every day, and I needed to know what the people are thinking about that, you know. It's because it costs money.
And it costs a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of energy, and I supposed to do Miami Art Basel with a guy. I supposed to do another exhibition somewhere. Everything was like cancelled by the pandemics, you know? So we are here, we are waiting and
producing.
For me, it's very important to be here and actually to see what's going on and to meet that and to take some energy back. What I'm working now also is it's the same technique but with a lot of color. This it's almost monochromic. It's like 2 or 3 color, and lately I'm more. I actually found the way to keep the colors. Let's say if I'm talking a little bit about technique, it works like a Polaroid. This thinks it's a huge Polaroid. The Polaroid is made in 2 parts. The one you keep, the carton, that you picture, and the one you throw usually away.
Yes.
It's called photographic emulsion. Actually, I found the way how to produce this photographic emulsion. After I take, let's say, what I produce, and I transfer it by hand with different tools on photographic paper. It's a little bit like Japanese printing techniques all time the way. So I work in opposite way, and I work on the floor and I push with different tools to, let's say, to put the ink and the emulsion on the photographic paper.
The final result is amazing.
Thank you. That's actually you're my first auditor. I never show that to anyone. I just, let's say, put that in the frame, and it stay now 1.5 years in the producing frame, the frame of mine. So that's why for me it was very important to come here and what to think about it, you know, like, or what are you going to tell?
Today in the afternoon we will open to public, and so we will start to receive their feedbacks.
I am so pleased to be here, really. So otherwise, I am actually working, as I told you, on color. As I say, I found a way, so how do you say, not to be too boring? I found a way to keep colors. Because when you wait too long, when you produce this emulsion, the ink still moving. It's not fixed. It's a moving ink, and if you wait too much, everything becomes.
The shape starts to change.
Exactly, everything disappears, and
because it's liquid inside.
Exactly. So the way to find how the color connects, and not, let's say, when you do red and blue, it becomes violet, purple, but some color doesn't work at all. So it's a big mess. So it takes me 6 months to find how to print color. So I'm going to do really more colorful collection, I would say, and also in different thema. I will. You have to come on my Instagram at Robert Jaso Art. I print, or how do you say? I put on it regularly new stuff. People can follow me, and you will see. It's really, I think, interesting.
Thank you very much, Robert, for
welcome
this opportunity and for your participation. And we will follow your work.
Thank you.
And today we will present to our public.
Thanks
again.
Thank you very much.